And welcome back. It seems y'all enjoy me playing the SU-27 and getting 1 kill per match, so I figure I'd make a few more videos on it. More just a yap than anything. If you see me pull this thing out, it's not a serious video. Not in reality. And speaking of the MiG-21's last video, there's actually a 9.3 MiG-21. Never picked it up, never played it. Have never heard anything great about it, but never heard anything terrible. It's got kind of a limited secondary loadout too. So, R3s. Don't get the radar ones, you just get the IR missiles, so there's that. Yeah. So what do you guys think about the new patch coming out? I just got through watching Tankstein's videos. Has a few concerns on it. I mean, I'm right there with him. I honestly think the new jets with, fire and forget missiles, basically once they're within, was it 20 kilometers or so, that's going to kind of change the game. Then you got people who are like, it's going to force people off the ground if they leave multipathing like it is, or something like that. If hugging the ground is the only thing capable of defeating those missiles, then people aren't going to leave the ground. There's people who are trying to push for everybody to be VR. Well, guess what? There's balances of power kind of thing. So people are going to congregate on whatever has the best BVR missile, best fire and forget missile, and then you'll see skies full of those. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. I do think they need to leave something like, hey, if you're within 100 meters of the ground, it's going to be like AIM 54s where they don't really have a good chance of hitting you. But now they're adding to where those missiles explode and still critical you, you know? So it's just kind of... Oh, I brought ETs with me this go around. It's gonna be weird, one way or the other. I think the first week or two is gonna suck until we can figure out how to defeat those missiles. And, I mean, or just make them more susceptible to chaff. Maybe not as bad as IR missiles. I mean, okay, you can take, what, 9Ls. Rear and side aspect shots, and they will still get flared off relatively easily. Every now and then, it's gonna hit. It really feels like you're playing the lottery with it. You can get a side aspect shot, within 2.5 kilometers, and the missile's almost there, and then they suddenly start flaring, and it goes for the flares. Even though it has a very small seeker head on it for it to see that. You do a rear spec shot where it's like, okay, the guy's still burning hot, but he drops a million flares, and it hits him. And sometimes they'll drop one flare from the same shot, and it'll just miss. So that's why I keep telling my buddies it's just an RNG game on flares, really, for the IR stuff. I remember when I got the Python 3s unlocked, I'm like, oh yeah, this could be great, it's gonna be wonderful, and went back to the 9Ls, because like, yeah, they're really cool close up, but they seem to eat more. No, we lost a SU-27, that's horrible. They seem to eat more flares than anything. So I've gotten to the point where my SU-27, I'm literally just side climbing at the beginning of the match. I'm just waiting for the furball to start, then I go in there and kind of pick out what I want. I can be lazy. Extremely lazy. What Mirage is that? 4,000, yep. I haven't even completed the stock grind on my 4,000. I need to eventually. Maybe I brought too little fuel in this thing, I don't know. We're just gonna climb. I want to get up to like 6 or 7. That's my goal with it. I mean, I'm going fast enough I can turn off the afterburner here in a minute. And there's somebody looking at me over there, but we're gonna keep our side turned to him. What I hate though is most top tier matches, people are gonna hug the left so much we're almost to, their bases. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who would be up there. Is an F-14 or something possibly. I'm just gonna leave. It's probably another Su-27. But there we go. Now the match has started officially. People are dying. The furball started. Now I'm just gonna come back and choose what I want to engage. Come on, give me a lock. There we go. Nope. Not really what I'm wanting right there. So unlock that. I like that J11. It's clicking over there. There we go, that's what I want. Now, far off missile. And if he doesn't start to evade or do anything or chat, I'm just gonna kind of fly to the side here and laugh as it hits him eventually. And he dives to 9L. That is the danger of doing this. You may not get any kills. I don't even know what that is. I don't want that. Oh, I should have taken that. Yeah, we'll take it. My radar would actually lock something here. I'll take that. Didn't get a good lock on that, but it may still hit. We'll see. He's trying to get away from it. Just gonna follow this in there. See if this actually lands. Nope. That's okay. That missile is fast enough. It can do its thing. Alright, 73s. Yeah, didn't expect that to work, but it did. What is this coming after me? No. We just need to leave now. Anything in front of me? No. There's an F-16 over here. So I want to put a 27 ET on. And King Vision, like that, just kind of disappears.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
That may hit him. Come on, give me a lock. Yep. Yep. So, the way the current radar missiles are right now, yeah, I think they're decent enough. I think they're fine almost. I do think the 2070Rs are a bit bullcrap. But that's just me. No, don't lock him. Turn off TWS. The great thing about the ETs is they don't give a flare warning, so. That may hit a friendly. We were doing everything we could to get there. So, we played non-aggressively, except till the middle part there. I meant to say thank you. So if you're seeing this video, I meant thank you. So 4 kills. That hasn't happened to me in quite a while, so we did relatively well. I mean, for what it is, but man, the modification research is so low. Vehicle research. I'm still doing the whole, yeah, gotta get like 400,000, then it goes straight to there. So we had 19,000 for all that, but yeah, we got 4 kills. We didn't play aggressively, and that's how I've learned to use the SU-27. It's just to sit there and support fighter. I mean, I dove in there and I figured I was gonna die after the first kill. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fly through here, try to launch off a R-73 and just go from there. And with my old mouse, I wouldn't be able to do that because the buttons are all messed up. And this new mouse is wonderful. So we'll go to it again. We may not get any kills this next match. It's really a mixed bag with Su-27 right now. For me, anyways. There's other people that play it and just get massive amounts of kills with it. I got 4 kills, but pretty much all of them were distracted. Didn't know I was there. More than likely knew I had them locked, but that was it. And the 27 ET, that F-16 didn't even know he'd been fired on. And that's why I've started bringing 2 of those. Instead of the 6 2070Rs, I'm running 2 ETs, 4 ERs, and of course, the rest are in the R-73s. And I really don't need that much more fuel. I think we're perfectly fine where we're sitting at right now. I keep looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I should bring some more, and I'm like, no, I don't need that much, and it just kind of bounces back and forth. The less fuel you have, the more maneuverable you are, and the faster you will be. So, kind of double-edged sword. But our team played very well, too. I mean, that initial furball, they knocked out some people, and we were already down 1 Su-27 at the beginning of that match. I love that skin of the Japanese F-16, or F-15. Is that the Japanese one? No, no, that's not. I'm trying to remember, that's the American one. No, that's gotta be the Japanese one. It's got the... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Same thing again, we're gonna kind of climb to the side. Climb kind of high. I was uncontested in the air over there too. That was a bit strange. Typically when you climb, you're gonna have several people go up and contest you. By contest, I mean they're gonna try to shoot you. So, swapping back over to TWS. I'm getting a little bit better at TWS. I just hate how it kind of auto-tracks something. And your weaponry will like, hey, even though you don't have it locked, let's go ahead and point our seeker over that direction. So you gotta kind of jump around on your radar settings. But I mean, it does work. Haven't really been using the helmet mounted anymore. I used to just rush into the furball, and the helmet mounted display was amazing for those, you know, short 10-kilometer launches. So we'll just keep climbing, doing our thing that we always do. Make sure I was recording. And altitude. Like I said, about 7,000-ish, you're generally out of sight of people. I mean, people aren't looking up that high. Their radar may not be pointed up that high. So, I mean, I'm getting 0 RWR pings right now. But we're going to keep to the same mantra. Wait for the furball to start. That dude charged the bombers. People trying to go for that base. Yeah, let's not count that. And he dies to an aim 7 to the head on. So, there's a Mirage over there. There's the initial furball right there. Because the whole left-hand turn thing. We're up way too high. And there's somebody else up here with us. Let's see here. We may die here. We do have a launch on us. And we are completely cold, and that is an R-27R. That was a lot of wasted missiles to come after me, too. Yeah, it's that SU-27 right there. There's some other things up there with him, so... Yeah, they're gonna keep tracking me. I'm just trying to keep my speed up. And I want to turn a little bit cold. I don't know how well my team's doing or how bad they're doing. But if we've allowed 3 people to sit up high, and one of them specifically being a SU-27, then we're in some trouble. My job here now is to try to get a lock as quickly as possible and a launch. Now we've launched on each other, and I'm gonna chaff because that's an F-15. I think I've got the faster missile on that. We're just gonna try to gain some speed and outrun his aim 7, which, yeah, that didn't work. So we're more than likely dead here. There's the F-15. Trying to come back again. We're in 27 ER range, so, and we need to get a pole stop rocket on. Good, good. He got distracted. That's more than close enough for these 27 ETs to do their job. So, the match is over. We played a little bit too defensively, but we lived, and we might actually get a kill. He still doesn't know that he's been launched on, so... Aircraft destroyed. Yeah. Boring match, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. So, more than likely, that Su-27, that F-15 were just steadily locked on to me. You know, what does that mean for us? Well, that means we saved people in our team down below they could have easily picked off by trying to kill me, because, hey, I'm a Su-27 at height. You know, I'm at altitude. I'm a big threat, as they are. And it looks like they did waste some missiles. I was able to go cold, turn away, try to pick up some speed, and drop a lot of chaff. And it worked. We still ended up getting the kill. Now, that's my average game of the Su-27. That is me playing my tactics. And living, you know. We apparently came out on top on the furball. Definitely not anything thanks to me. I just distracted two, possibly three people by being up in the air and buying some time for the people down there in the furball. I mean, that's what I did. This map, it's going to be interesting. It's a bit shorter map as far as the left to right goes, so my climbing tactic may not work. A lot of people will tend to go this direction here. Yep, that's going to be us. We'll do our left-hand turn into here. No, I'm sorry. We will be going this direction. They'll be going this direction. But a lot of people like to play around in the mountains. And it's actually kind of annoying, for me anyways, because I like to go in there and try to dogfight, but I don't work out too well. I may eventually get that skin right there from SU-27. I do like that dark gray. It's always a good color. Maybe these guys are new to the SU-27s. So we'll swap over to our 2070Rs. Back to TWS. Get off the ground. And we're going to go a little bit further this time. But we are going to go ahead and climb. Why? We want the altitude. We want to be the eye in the sky. So we're getting RWR ping already, so somebody is coming this side, or they're going directly through to the bases, one of the two. We'll find out here momentarily. Even if they get a good lock right now, I can just turn away. Turn and burn, I've got enough speed for it. And we'll be breaking Mach here in a climb here in just a moment. Yep, there's him trying to get a lock. I'm steadily climbing, so he's got to move his nose up a little bit to lock me. It's probably like, oh wow, there's somebody going over here. I'm not seeing any contrails right now, but this map you can probably get away with going up to 6,000. But there's going to be people over here. There always is. He's trying to hold the lock, but he's having to nose up when he does it. And he's probably getting pinged by all the stuff over here. I mean, look how many Su-27s we have. Unfortunately, I mean, if they got the R-73s and they're wanting to go into the furball, it's perfectly fine. You can throw 2070Rs on a furball, but yeah. Look at chat, bro launched an R-2070R from over 50 kilometers away. They lost a Gripen. That's actually very good for us. Now, right now, those guys are showing up on their radar. This is saving me some precious time. I want to climb a little bit more. Just trying to see if there's anything else up here. And there's the initial furball. And I think I can just go ahead and turn at this point. And I'm probably do something a little different. I'm going to turn into the furball and see if we can get some quick shot kills off this. We'll take whatever that is. Nope, 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 oh. Come on, lock me something a little bit better. You know what, I'll take it. TWS is weird sometimes. Whatever that is, I'll take it, and it's not gonna lock. So we'll take that over there. Now he's moving away from us. Now I'm actually in a very dangerous spot here. He's trying to go back to base. We have an R-2070R loaded, but we can't get the lock. And it looks like he's going down, so let's point our nose back down, drop our flaps. And let's take this one right here. Now, for whatever reason, this is not wanting to lock. I don't know. Too close for 2070Rs. That could have been nasty. Now, we're in a bad spot because we are in dogfighting territory. We don't need to be in here. We didn't do much. And mostly due to our radar being kind of wonky there in the city. No clue why, but let's take a look over here at their base. So, what can we see over here? the only spot I can think that he will be, so let's gain some altitude. We got the speed. Need to be 6K above to avoid those missiles. Just don't really need to do a full 6K. This should be fine right there. Sorry if y'all hear my nose. Like, I'm just dying to pollen right now, and I've never had this issue in my life till I moved up here, and it's like, screw this. Obscured by clouds, but it won't obscure my radar. Was he back there fighting? Huh, okay, well, we fired a total of 1 missile. 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. Guys, I can't count. I'm not even gonna lie. I not math well. So my tactic doesn't always do hardly anything. But that's, what, 3 wins in a row? And honestly, I think that's probably enough for the video. And if we go back to the whole multipathing thing before I goldfish brain to the side, I don't think, maybe shorten the range. Give them 20 kilometers. Make all the missiles max range 20 kilometers if they're going to give them auto guidance. If you want to keep the multipathing to where they'll hit people on the ground, yeah, make it a lot shorter range. That way the regular radar missiles that have to maintain a lock kind of counter them. But that's just me talking. I mean, it's a video game at the end of the day, and we do have to have some balance no matter how realistic as we want it. If we want realistic, like real realistic, let's go play DCS. I mean, that's it at the end of the day. And that's my 2 cents on that, really. Me just derping around the SU-27. And doing a lot better with my newish tactic now. I got on Twitch the other day, and I was just getting dumped on. I was like, I'm out. I can't do this. But yeah, well, that's it for so far. And I'll probably be on Twitch actually later today. I've got to go get my oil change in my car and do some running around and laundry, and I got some yard work and all that fun stuff. It never ends. It never ends. But hey, that's life. I take the ups with the downs. And let's hope this new patch comes soon. I'm thinking, I thought it was going to be Friday, but after talking to my buddy, I was like, yeah, it may be Tuesday. I think he's correct on that. I think it will be Tuesday. And that's pretty much it. I'm glad you are watching. Sorry, I'm just yapping and playing the Su-27. I know probably some of y'all are tired of seeing the Su-27. I will pull the F-15 out and the F-16s out again. I'm just kind of going between stuff I want to play. I'm honestly thinking about pulling out some of my Japanese Zeros, going back to props for a little while, and just go from there. All right, guys. Till next time, you'll have a good one.